Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our daily advice for April 11th, 2018. So we're going to be looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies so that we can use them for our highest good. And as always, keep an open mind for the messages that come through. Since we are looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for everyone, okay? So the messages will apply very differently to each and every one of us. So in today's energy, we have a message, we receive a message to follow through, okay? That's something that has come up right away. So let's have a look. The first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Eight of Action. And the Eight of Action is the Eight of Wands in the traditional tarot. There's so much going on right now that it may feel overwhelming to you, and yet it's wonderful to be so busy with the work that you love. Express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up your time, even if life feels challenging. If you're asked to travel and take a flight, then do so with confidence. So this is an energy of everything happening at the same time, being pulled in a lot of different directions, having a very busy social life, work life, personal life, all happening at the same time. And so it may feel overwhelming, but at the same time, it's exciting because it's very energizing. Okay, it's very go, go, go type of energies. And so we find ourselves stretching what we thought we were capable of, okay, in terms of multitasking, in terms of getting up earlier and, going to bed earlier or later to suit whatever the plan is for the next day. So it makes us get a little bit creative to be able to do everything that we have the opportunity to do, because this is all blessings and opportunities. But as always, you know that it's our choice which opportunities we take and which opportunities we let pass us by. And so with the Eight of Action, it is a very creative time, or it can be a very creative time if we embrace the energy and allow it to push our limits, okay, to help us grow, okay, with this energy. In today's energy, we have the Nine of Action. So we go from the 8 to the 9. And this is saying finish something or follow through with something or decide upon one thing, okay, or something to that effect. So we have the Nine of Action. You've worked hard to create the things you cherish in your life, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected by your angels. In return, Mother Earth, the animals, and the environment need your protection. So with this, okay, the first energy, the first message that's coming through is, it could be very specific, okay, for a few of us, but what's coming up is, if you're unsure which one to choose or what to do, pick the option that will make that will have the bigger impact or make the biggest difference in a positive way for your fellow mankind, okay, for your community, for your family, for your expanded circles, okay. So that can be a very specific message for one person, or it can apply to several people, where if we have multiple options of what we could be doing with our lives, or with a gift we have, or with our creativity, and we're not sure which one to go with, then this is saying, one of the things that it's saying, pick the one that will make the biggest or more beautiful impact, most positive difference, not just for ourselves, but also for people around us. And it could be our loved ones, or it could be people we don't even know, okay? So doing something big and bold and beautiful for the community, for a school, for anything like that, okay? This is also another message that's coming through, is to centralize, okay, if that's a word that I just heard, centralize. So we have a lot of different ideas, okay? We've always been on the go, we've always been the creative type, And in today's energy, with the 9 of action here, with the 9 of wands, we may have the opportunity to start a different path where we're no longer the one who has to go, but we can impart our wisdom, we can share our experience, we can share our knowledge. Okay, and so it takes some focus to maybe sit down and write it down, or to put it together in a presentation, or to put it together in a speech, or to put it together in a blog, in a book, in an article, but we get to share. Okay, and it takes some time and focus to look past all the different energies and creativity and ideas and experiences for us to create a fluent narrative, okay, if that makes sense. And another message that's coming up, a lot of different messages may be coming from the 8 of action energy, okay, but another message that was coming up was to follow through. So we may have set off doing a bunch of things at the same time, and in today's energy we may have the opportunity to complete one. And so it's very important for us to be grounded, to keep our eyes open, and when we get the opportunity to bring something to fruition, to bring something to a conclusion, for us to take that opportunity and finish one of these ideas, one of these tasks that we've set for ourselves, to reach one of these goals that we've started to work on, okay, in the past. So follow through, okay? And then the energy that we're moving into tomorrow with, we have another 8, and we have the 8 of emotion, which is the 8 of cups. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. So with this, we're moving on from something. It could talk about, for some of us, this feels like where we complete a phase in our lives, where we've had to hustle. We've had to get creative in order to make ends meet. We've had to get creative in order to find our path, okay, towards, you know, manifesting the career that we've wanted, or manifesting the job that we've wanted. Maybe we've had to go through a bunch that were an ideal to get us to that ideal opportunity. Same with relationships. Maybe we've had to experience a lot of different things, and now that we have come to that realization, we've had a sit down and conversation with ourselves, and we went through all the different experiences that we've had, and we said, okay, well, I see the lesson here, or I see the pattern here, or I see now what I want, or I know what I deserve. As a result, we get to move on and start a new path, and start a new venture, come up with new ideas, maybe relocate, maybe change jobs, maybe change where we go to school, maybe start to study something that we've always wanted to, or anything. It can be anything, okay? But bottom line is, today we get the opportunity to follow through with something, to complete something, to make something come full circle, okay, that we have started in the past, and it's up to us to follow through. And it may be all together, where we get the opportunity to follow through, and also we get the opportunity to talk to someone and explain what we've been through, or describe to them our experience, or describe to them our knowledge, okay? Or we're just journaling and we're reflecting upon it ourselves, okay, when we read it back, okay? It can be all of those energies, all of those messages kind of blending in together in one, okay? Our guidance card, we have the zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. So we have this message of being safe and protected at all times, okay? Where the 9 of action said the same thing. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are being constantly protected, okay? Constantly protected. So this energy is saying, don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid to move on. Don't be afraid to move forward, okay? With the 8 of emotion, this is saying that whatever is now coming to a close, or whatever we have the opportunity to bring full circle, it has concluded naturally, okay? And the next natural step is for us to move on, to move forward. We have outgrown a certain skin, okay, that we've been in, and it's only natural that we break out of that skin and come into a new one, okay? Just like the butterfly, it ends a phase in its life where it's in the cocoon. It has its experience as a caterpillar, so that's a certain experience that it has, that it goes through. Then they have the experience in the cocoon, and then when they emerge from the cocoon, it's a completely different life. It's a completely different perspective on things, because once before they were crawling, and then in the new life they are flying. They have different views on things, different perspectives. It's technically saying the same caterpillar, but just with a lot of different new characteristics, traits, perspectives, and capabilities, okay, if we can say that. So that's what this feels like, okay? So it's just saying, that's why we're getting this message of reassurance. It's okay, we are safe, this is happening the way it's supposed to. This is a good thing that it's happening this way, okay? It's a blessing that we get to bring something full circle and move on. It really is a blessing, because it's time for us to move on. That's a reward for our hard work, for our efforts, that we get to conclude something and move on. It's actually a reward. It's not something to be afraid of, okay? So this is saying, don't hold back, embrace change, okay? Embrace change, embrace who you are and who you have become, because different experiences that we go through, they have an impact on us. They leave a mark, they transform us, okay? And so embrace all of that and use it to move forward, use it to move on, use it to create new opportunities, new adventures, new lives, okay, for ourselves is the message here. And let's see what the power thought card is for us today. I forgot to do it yesterday. I don't know if you saw that, but this card didn't want to come with the rest of the deck, and I heard that's the card, okay? So that's the card, and then when I saw the card, it made me laugh. I am safe, it's only change. I cross all bridges with joy and ease. The old unfolds into wonderful new experiences. My life gets better all the time. How beautiful is that? Really, really beautiful. So again, we have the reassuring energy. It's only change, and what is old is actually now unfolding into new experiences, okay? And I just got the chills with that. So whether this is, and my life gets better all the time, so we're moving forward and upwards, okay? That's what the Eight of Cups is, moving forward and upward, always moving forward, never turning back or going, you know, down the ladder. We're always moving forward, because we're always growing under that energy. My life gets better all the time. Okay, so there we have it. Whether we're dealing with these energies on the 11th, you know that when we're looking at energies, they can play out when, you know, we try to pinpoint them in time, but it is all about divine timing. And so for some, these energies have already happened, and this is just a reassurance or a confirmation or a nudge in the right direction. For others, these are energies that are about to transpire, maybe on the 11th, but maybe, you know, a bit later on. And the message is coming to you earlier so that you have time to take it and absorb it and add it to that knowledge base that will help us when we're dealing with the actual energy of change, okay? It will keep us in a safe place, feeling safe, like, okay, I know what this is. I know what this is. I've been told about this. I know what this is, so I know how to handle it. Okay, so that's really, really beautiful. So that is our reading for today. I do hope the messages make sense. I hope they help you. Let me know what the cards talk about for you. I'm always looking forward to your beautiful comments. Thank you all very much for your kind support. Enjoy your day. I hope it's a wonderful, wonderful day for all of us. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care.